we were in the green room and someone texted me like, congrats on the Taylor Swift playlist. And I was like, what? And they were like, look at Taylor Swift's thing she just posted. We like scrolled down and our song Berenstain was there, and it was like the playlist called Songs Taylor Loves. And we were like,
no.
Yeah, we were so
way.
Yeah.
Hey friends, it's your girl Emily Curl, and right now we're back at our iHeartRadio headquarters in New York City, and we're hanging out today with the Band CAMINO. Can we give it up for the Band CAMINO? Hi guys.
Hi.
So nice to have you here.
It's great to be here.
I've been a big fan for so long, so this is really exciting for me today to get to talk to you guys, and it's also just been fun to watch the journey. I feel like these last few years have just been absolutely crazy.
It's been a ride.
Definitely
journey.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to our band. Or this helps the conversation probably.
Definitely.
Okay, yeah, because I do have some questions and some old stuff and some songs, so we're going to get into that.
Okay.
But I want to take it back for a minute because a lot of your fans know this, but you guys were founded in Memphis, Tennessee, so that was like home base, and that's where the band originated. When you guys were coming up with the band, coming with this idea, was this something that was in for the long haul, or was it a project you had in school? Like, what were the vibes when you were creating the band?
We were in school. Me and Spencer were in college together at University of Memphis, and we kind of played out together in different bits. He was kind of playing in my like singer-songwriter project that was like pretty bad, and he was playing keys.
It was great,
for me.
man.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
was great. Come on.
We were figuring things out, and but I met Spencer, and he had a huge impact on like my musical taste. We were showing each other a lot of music. Mostly, he was showing me music. And I was like, well, this music's really cool. I kind of grew up like, I wasn't exposed to a lot of music growing up, so I think Spencer played a huge role like when I was like 19 or 20, like showing me a lot of songs. And then we wrote a song together, and the first song we wrote together was like, oh, this sounds different. We should start a band. And then luckily, we moved to Nashville, and luckily Garrison was one of the first people we met when we moved to Nashville.
Oh, really? And how'd you guys meet? What was the...
We were
4th
at
of July.
barbecue.
Oh,
that's-
Barbecue.
that's
I was
sweet. That's
I was
awesome. I
cooking
love
some
it.
hot dogs on the charcoal grill, and Garrison walked in with a 6-pack of Budweiser, and
Rest is history.
then
You said you're in.
we ended the
You're
night.
in, dude.
Yeah, we ended the night. Everyone was drinking and stuff at the house, and we ended up jamming in the basement. Garrison was playing the drums, and we were like, all right, yeah.
Yeah, they're sold.
Don't even have to audition, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. I love it. So when you're thinking back to those first original inspirations, like what were you guys listening to? What did you introduce to you? Like what did that look like?
Honestly, I don't even
Who knows,
remember.
man?
It was just
Everything.
a lot of. We were
Yeah.
listening to so much stuff back then, and that's like when Kings of Beyond were like writing the heat of their stuff, and
Yeah, like-
75 and Coldplay.
Yeah, like 1975.
Obviously,
just
you'd
came out
heard
with
all
their
those
first
bands
album, but like Coldplay. And we were covering a lot of stuff too. We were covering Kings of Leon and Coldplay songs, and like at our first ever show, we covered a Bad Son song, and now we're touring with them.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of we were playing a lot of like band music. So we were like, this stuff is cool. We should be a
Right.
band.
When did you get that first big break where you're like, okay, I actually think this could be something like the Band CAMINO, like this could be it?
I guess when Thoughts got on.
Yeah, I mean,
That's probably,
we
like,
had
the
a
first
couple
time that we
songs get on playlists and stuff, and so like in our circle in Memphis, like we didn't know a single person in the music industry or a single person that like worked anywhere. Like there's no connections that we had, so it was like one little, like even like having like 30 people come to a show was like,
That was a big
oh, we're like doing it. So it was like, because we had no perspective of like where we wanted to go. I mean, we knew where we wanted to go, but just like even a little taste of like, we would meet one person and be like, this is going to be it. Oh, we're going to make it. So I think because we were so green, we kind of had like, we felt like every little step as like a win. So it was kind of like a lot of little things, but looking back, we're like, wow, we were really excited about like meeting one guy who like knew and his friend's uncle was like worked at Interscope or some random thing.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, this is going to be
This
it.
is it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
And now look at you guys. I mean, I feel like that just is a testament to like the music you're creating, that people were connecting with it in such a way that you didn't necessarily need that at the time.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Here we are.
You talked about people putting you on your playlist, and I feel like one of the like biggest ones that come to mind is Taylor Swift was a fan.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys remember that moment when you found out you were on her playlist?
Oh, well, I'll
Yeah.
never forget. We were in. Where were we?
Never
we were.
forget.
I'll never
We
forget.
were at the Fillmore, the small room at the
Fillmore.
Fillmore.
We were playing this morning. We were opening up for a band called Dangerous Summer. We were first of 3 on a tour. It was our first ever U.S. tour, and we were in the green room and someone texted me like, "Congrats on the Taylor Swift playlist." And I was like, "What?" And they were like, "Look at Taylor Swift's thing she just posted." We like scrolled down and our song Berenstain was there, and it was like the playlist called Songs Taylor Loves, and we were like,
No,
yeah, we were
no.
so stoked.
way.
Yeah. So and like at the time that was our first ever U.S. tour, and we were first of 3 on like a 200 cap room, so we were geeks.
Do you feel like that moved the needle for you guys too? Just that one mention?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. I mean, we had like, I don't know, we probably had like a couple thousand followers on Instagram at the time, maybe, or maybe like 5. We had like nuts, so like that was like huge for us to get any kind of look like that. Yeah.
Okay, can I tell you that my first song that I really love that I became a fan, and it's still one of my favorites of you guys,
Yes.
is thank you.
Yes, you may.
It's My Thoughts on You from EP Heaven.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
It's so good, and now I still listen to it. I like, even in my own personal life, like if a situationship ends or anything like that, it's like I go listen to that song. I need to know personally the story behind that song.
It's just like a mix of emotions. I don't think there's like a real story about it, but I had like ended a kind of like confusing situationship also, and it was like, I don't know, it was just like a mood kind of thing. It's one of those songs where like looking back now, like I thought I knew what it meant at the time, and then it like means different things to me the older that I get. It means whatever you need it to mean.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's just my answer for being like, I don't even know what it means. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys never got back together, right? It's still
No.
Okay, that's good. That's coming. Okay, I love that. I needed to know personally for that. Now let's talk about your new album, The Dark, and it's out now. And like we said, I feel like you guys have evolved so much since then, not only like musically, but also with the band. I feel like there's been new members, new faces. How do you guys feel like the chemistry of the Band CAMINO is right now, in comparison to the past?
I mean, I think it's the best it's ever been, really.
It's good.
It's good.
Yeah, I think we're just having a lot of fun now. I think making music together. We've like gone through so many different stages and like hurdles and like you said, different situations, creative situations, and like meeting Garrison when we moved to Nashville now almost 5 years ago. Well, that's crazy. Definitely kind of like took us a turn, and then we met our producer when we moved to Nashville around that time, and we've been working with him ever since. So we've definitely found kind of like our people and a flow through like Nashville and the songwriters that we like to work with there. But I don't know, we're just having fun and like hopefully getting better, but also just like enjoying what we're doing, I think. More than ever, at least for me.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
This album feels different than stuff you've done in the past. Like, what was the like process creating it? What did that look like?
It kind of looked a lot like the past couple of things we've done. I think we definitely kind of honed in this time on the people that we work with. We have a pretty tight circle now of like one of our friends, Seth Innes, who I guess wrote every single that came out with us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I love Seth. That's so talented.
He's
amazing.
He's really great.
Incredible. He's like one of our favorite people to write with. And then our producer Jordan wrote several songs with us. A guy named Andrew Goldstein, who's a songwriter producer out in LA. So we kind of have like our go-to people now that I feel like get us, and that we've like more than even just like written songs with, have like become friends with, and like I feel like, I don't know, you just write differently than you do when you're like, when we first moved to Nashville, we were writing with everybody. It was like, oh, let's try this person. And sometimes it was amazing. Sometimes it's like a little soul sucking because you're just like with a stranger in a room and you're trying to write like a hit and you're like, what are we doing? So finding our people and like really going deeper, I think helped. For this process.
And now you're getting to play these songs live. You're on tour, which this is the biggest tour you've done today. Which, congratulations.
Thank
that's
you.
so exciting. You're playing in New York tonight. When you hit that stage, what's going through your mind, especially playing in a city like New York at a big stage like that?
Don't mess up.
Don't mess up. Don't ruin it. No, I mean, a lot of things right before the show. I hate like the
anticipation.
Because we finish everything in sound check, and we do like a meet and greet acoustic show before the show, and then doors open, and then we're just like sitting backstage for like 2 hours. Like, that's like the worst part for me because I'm just ready. So the first show specifically, it was like 3,000 people in Philly, and we haven't played a show like that. We did a tour this year in May, in Europe. We're way smaller in Europe, so like we did a few bigger rooms, but a lot of them were like smaller rooms. We haven't played a room like this since last year American tour, and these rooms are still way bigger, so we were like, do we remember how to do this? But as soon as we walked out on stage, it was like we had rehearsed, we knew what we were doing.
Oh yeah,
I just look over at Spencer.
And the first thing you said, you just looked at me and go, it's just like riding a bike. And I was like, yeah,
you're back.
Yeah, we're back. So it when we're up there, and I feel like the energy of the crowd and being like, wow, these people, the songs mean something to them, and that's like you know, the worst thing that can happen is like we mess up or play something wrong or say something stupid. But
And sometimes also the best thing that can happen is that we mess up or say something.
Yeah,
stupid.
honestly, true. Yeah.
So it's like the pressure kind of goes away when you're like, wow, we've already like in a way like we don't have to win. We don't have to win these people over. They know the song.
They already
So there
know,
might be
yeah.
a few people that are like, oh, I want to go check out this band. But for the most part, like, it's a lot of
They're
people
excited
that
to see you there.
yeah, the songs mean something to them, and it's like, wow, this is really special.
What do you get the most excited to play live for each of you guys?
I think it changes a lot day to day, and I'm sure it will change by next week. But
Okay,
right
so
now,
maybe for tonight, yeah.
for
New
tonight,
York.
I just love playing Through Month Ever because I don't have to personally. I don't have to sing on that song, so I get a little break. And then also, I just get to rock out.
Yeah, you
It's
just get a
fun.
jam.
That was fun. Yeah, I'll agree. That we're
Yeah.
some of the new songs like you know, they go differently differently than you'd expect. So that one's been really fun.
Yeah, that one's been a blast. Off the new record, I'm pretty excited to play Afraid of the Dark tonight. It's gonna be, it's fun every single time we
It
play
is. It actually is very fun.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good night.
Okay, my other favorite on this new record is See You Later. I feel like that's like a sneaky, sexy bop. Like, I feel like, do the crowds go nuts for that one?
Yes.
Yeah, they like it pretty good. Which one?
Yeah. We wrote that song on the tour bus last year, and it started off as a joke because it was like, it was just like we were just like messing around and being like, oh, that would be funny, haha, if we did like this. Like we had like
so
joke
silly.
lines that were like, I'll be your doctor. It was like literally just like us
It was a
like
complete joke. Yeah.
drinking and making like like a joke song at first, and then we were like, oh, we should make like a spoof like Prince song, and then it was like, wait, that's actually
This is
sick.
actually really good.
Oh, and
Yeah.
then I think it was Seth that came in and was like, actually, I have a pretty good look
yeah.
for this.
He was like, what if it's like they won't get to see you? I'll see you later.
And we were like, oh man, you just made it serious,
Dang,
bro.
now we have to write
Oh, now we
this.
have to write the song.
And then now it's
So
like a
good.
single radio. So,
It's so good. It's so fun.
Follow through with your joke songs. Maybe they'll turn
Yeah.
serious.
Okay, I'm curious, who else are you guys listening to? Who do you like right now? Like, where do you get inspiration?
It's all over the place.
I like this band from Wisconsin called Slow Pulp. They're really good. I've been
vibe.
enjoying them a lot. They're just like a cool kind of like grungy rock band.
Been listening to the Ryan Beatty album. So
Ryan
much.
Beatty.
Oh, yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. Who else?
What was it the Mamas that have the medicine?
Mama.
Did it? Mama.
It's called Mama,
Not
I
the
think.
Mamas,
Yeah,
Mama.
the Mamas.
The
Mamas is pretty good. I was thinking of the Bahamas.
Yeah, the song called Medicine by Mama.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's a
good.
one.
Ooh, okay. So you're playing New York
It's
tonight.
good.
Is there any other any other cities that you love to play that you feel like you have a really strong following in?
I mean, honestly,
Well,
Boston.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
we
Boston.
just played Boston, but man, it's fun.
Boston was crazy.
It was
that
pretty nuts.
That was the last show we did, and the energy was Boston's just kind of like they're,
They just get
they're
serious
torqued
about
up.
stuff,
Like
man.
they have like some serious energy. Salt Lake City is like one of the
Ooh.
most hype music cities. I mean, a lot of touring artists say that. It's weird because we
That's
were
so
like, wow, we
interesting.
just have this crazy
Yeah.
fan base in Salt Lake, and like talking to other bands that tour. It's like pretty much. I think that they just like they love concerts there more than other places. I don't know.
So interesting.
Very.
Dallas as well. Dallas is usually pretty.
Okay. And speaking of concerts, last thing I got to ask you about is you were at the Jonas Brothers show. I happened to be at that show as well. It was insane.
Crazy.
Tell me about that experience. You guys were like front row.
Yeah,
We were very front row.
We got tickets through an inside source, and we didn't know where the tickets were, so we're in line and we're like waiting. It's like at Yankee Stadium, so it's like how many people is that? 40,000 people or something.
It's a lot.
And we're like, okay, we're trying to find our seats. We keep getting closer and closer to the front, and we're all of a sudden like, well, we're on the actual front row. So we're
literally-
there, and it's like all super fans.
So you could, like,
And
make
we're
eye
like-
They were
contact.
literally
No,
right.
literally.
No, we
You can
did.
fully see 'em.
No,
multiple
like
times.
they're looking at us like it's all like super fans and people who probably paid like a lot of money for those tickets, and then us who are just like three like almost 30-year-old men just like absolutely getting it though. Like we were just like
Oh yeah, we were not holding back. Don't get it
and
twisted.
we're huge fans. Like the Jonas Brothers, I was raised on the Jonas Brothers. Like,
Yeah.
Did they see you guys there?
oh yeah,
They did.
they looked at it. Oh, I don't know. Maybe if they asked like, because they go out for like an intermission because the show's so long. I don't know if they asked like, who are those guys on the
dudes?
front row?
Who are these
Like,
dudes?
Right there cheering us on.
But when they came back out, Kevin like mouthed, he was like Band CAMINO, and we were like, let's go. So we had to like bring it even more, but
That's amazing.
we got to meet them afterwards, and they were all super kind.
Yeah,
and
they were
they were stoked that they had some fellow band boys on the front.
Yeah,
row.
some boys, yeah. Okay, I also read that you guys used to cover some Jonas Brothers songs. Is that true?
We did.
Yeah.
Which ones did you cover?
When you look me in the eye.
When you look me in the
Really?
eyes,
Eyes.
and the eye, just one eye.
Just one.
Just one.
And
Cyclops vibes.
we used to do a lot of like fraternity and sorority parties and stuff in college. So we would always do Burning Up.
Burning Up was
Oh yeah,
Burning
okay,
Up was
that's
a big
good.
one.
It's a
That's a
classic.
Yeah, it's the slow songs. We couldn't do Look Me in the Eyes for that. It's too like unless it was a slow dance moment, but everyone was that.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been so fun. I got to learn so much about you guys. This is so fun for me. Thank you so much for being here, and congratulations on everything, the new album, the shows. We're so excited for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. Thanks
Can we
for
give
the
it up one
conversation.
more time for Band CAMINO in our studio? And of course, thank you all for watching. Make sure you stream all of the Band CAMINO's music on iHeartRadio, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye! Thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here, and don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. See you next time.